Game time, hang time. Moving the plug in the power, ayy. Came with a charge in my alley, ooh. Charge it again like it's credit, Your team crowd need to edit, yeah. I see face and credit, hold up. Ooh, that's dead, need a minute, need a plan to revive. Let's get a shot pressing. They say what I say, they got like 20 moves and like 100 problems. I'm James with a step back, throw that shot up.
Clouds passing high over the 10th Avenue Bridge and the Mississippi River here in Minneapolis. A gorgeous scene. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got the bodyguard, shake and bake out there with Jones. Then it's Silk, and it's Blackman, and at the small forward position. And for the Timberwolves, they've got cool hands. Waller is out there with Red Hot, and it's ABC, and it's Boozer in at the center position. The entire offseason leading up to tonight, Steve, as a player, do you already know if your team has a chance to be special this early?
You know, Kevin, yeah, you do. And I think the teams that I've been on and teams that you see and saying we don't have a chance to win, you try to trick yourself. You're looking at management and ownership. Can we make a deal throughout this year to get us in contention? But you got to be realistic. You know the team that you don't have a chance to win that championship.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Silk passes to Jones. 11 feet away, and the jumper falls for him.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Rodriguez against Jones. Teardrop shot, and Jones sends it back. Inside, Silk, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's cool hands. And that one, good. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Jones, the pass to Henson. Shot from 12, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Passes it to cool hands. To the inside, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Black. Back to Henson. The pass to the bodyguard. Lock at 6. Launches a 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Passes it to cool hands. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game. Outside, Jones. Shoots from the line. Minnesota with the rebound. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into that bench to find answers for certain matchups.
And here are the Bulls now, following the 3 by Minnesota. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
And Henson kicks to Jones. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. In the corner, Rodriguez with it. No good on the triple.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's Henson. Pass to the body. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Shot's good.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
What's up?
And that one misses. And Coach Jim Boylan agreeing to a multi-year extension with the Bulls this summer, Greg.
And taking that interim tag off his title as head coach, Boylan, with over 30 years of coaching experience, afforded the opportunity to continue developing this young core.
Bulls have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Henson the pass to the bodyguard. And it's good for 2. The bodyguard's got 7 points in the game. And so it's Rodriguez with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Down low. Cool hands. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's his first personal foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting 1. Cool hands.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Jones looking for an opening. The pass to Silk. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
Bulls shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Lights checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Thunder's checked in for Henson. And he's good on the second. Here's Rodriguez. Right outside. Out to the wing. Boozer kicks to Rodriguez. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Passes to Cool Hands. Great touch on the 16-footer. Cool Hands got 15.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Outside, Jones. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent defense there from Boozer. Rodriguez left side. Lays it up off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Now here's Jones. Unloads from 13. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Now here's Rodriguez. He's guarded close. Right outside. Shot clock at 6. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Bulls have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Here's Thunder. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From about 16, Minnesota with the rebound. Pass to right. Good, and Rodriguez gets the assist. Rodriguez has got 4 assists now tonight.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Thunder. Pass to Silk. That one, no good. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Rodriguez. They swipe it. And he banks in the layup.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Right outside. Now the pass to Boozer. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Right.
Pass to Silk.
2 minutes.
Outside, Jones. And the shot goes down. Jones has got 8. 1:41 left here in the first quarter. Picked him clean. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. It's good. This game is all even.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against Wentz.
And let's forget the height disadvantage he brings.
Minnesota making some changes. He comes in for Boozer, and Big Daddy subbed in for Rodriguez. And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Big Daddy passes to P. To the middle. Here's Wright. It's deflected. Pass to the dude. Here's Thunder. Right at the free throw line. They get it back. Can't connect from short range. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
The Big Daddy passes to Cool Hands. Right outside. Takes a three. Buries the long-range jumper. Wright's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Fader on the way. That one a little long. The Minnesota Timberwolves come into this one following a loss to the Rockets. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
And here are the Bulls now. Bucket is good. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Now here's Jones. Over Wright. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Here's Henson. They've got Baller. Be out there with Cool Hands. Then it's Dub, and it's Big Daddy in at the points. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Now here is Davis. Tipped away. Henson the pass to the dude. 4 on the clock. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Steve, there are certain players, as we know, who can really back you up and get you on your heels, and then they hit the brakes and they hit you with a pull-up jumper. Very tough to defend.
Kevin, you said it best. Being able to hit the brakes and stop on a dime, I think is James Harden, Steph Curry, C.J. McCollum, Kyrie Irving. Those are some of those names where guys can go in fast pace, fast motion, then stop and pull up and be on balance and knock down the shot.
Here's Big Daddy after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Chicago. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Cool Hands, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For Minnesota, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one. Chicago leading. There's the pass to Thunder. Rebound, Minnesota. Cool Hands got 4 rebounds in this game. Got a piece of it. Henson in the post. Passes it to the dude. And so the ball out of bounds. Henson touched it last.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
The Timberwolves shooting it as well as you're going to see. 67%. Right outside. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. To the paint, puts it up, cool hands. Davis with some nice D.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Henson with the bounce pass. Davis, the pass to Thunder. And that one is off. And Minnesota now the other way. Here's Redding. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Big Daddy. Got a piece of it. And they're able to recover. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Magic. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
Now here's Wright. He has 5. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. And Davis pulls it down. The Bulls leading by 3. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Henson's shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Redding from out on the wing, he knocks it down. Here's Henson. Pass to the dude. Davis down low. The pass to the bodyguard. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Cool Hands. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Cool Hands got 18 points. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Left side, Davis. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's the dude. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Boozer, he's checked in for Cool Hands. Silks checked in for Chicago. Minnesota in the lead. The Big Daddy passes to Ball. Here's P. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Henson. Passes to Thunder. From 15 feet away, that's no good, and he's 3 for 5.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And fan heckling that crosses the line, Smitty. We saw the Utah Jazz ban someone for life. How can the NBA do a better job of protecting the players?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I think each organization, let's take our hat off to the Utah Jazz. They acted swiftly and quickly, and I love what they did. They banned the fan for life, and I think you got to get more of that. And also, I think, you know, as far as the NBA and also along with these teams, have some kind of pregame or, like you said, before the season start, just reinforcing and stating the rules.
Minnesota making a switch here. Rodriguez has checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Blackman. Taken away by Rodriguez. And now Minnesota on the fast break from 12 feet out. He passes to Ball. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Waller's got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Bulls trail by 7. Here's Thunder. 9 points in the game so far. And the shot goes in. Silk's got 5.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Rodriguez feeling it out a bit. Goes up at the stripe. That one's not going to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. To the middle. Here's Silk. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Big Daddy. Pass to P. Poke loose. Now the feed to Boozer. Makes it off the glass. He has 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Thunder passes to the dude. And Davis now top of the key. And the pass to the dude. 6 to shoot. Inside. And Boozer with the block. Here's Big Daddy. Takes the 13-footer. And he hits the jump shot. And now a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. ABC's checked in for Minnesota. And a change for the Bulls. Jones is checked in. You know, Steve, the 2018 rookie class really burst out onto the scene. What has impressed you most about that group?
I think a couple things, Kevin. First of all, they're very talented. They handle themselves extremely well off the court. But most of those guys were able to last through the rookie wall and play pretty much 75 to 82 games.
They really put their fingerprints on their team, didn't they?
They did, and a lot of those guys are leaders.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Chicago calls timeout.
Tell me what you see. I am the giant. We'll be breaking borders underneath our feet. I am the giant.
Bulls trail by 10. Passes it to Thunder. High arcing shot. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. That's to Big Daddy. Pass to Boozer. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And there's the pass to Silk. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Big Daddy. Good work defensively by Jones.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Here's Big Daddy. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Here's P. The shot from the low post is good. P's got 8 points.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll tip it off. A road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the San Antonio Spurs. On defense, the Timberwolves. Davis, the pass to Silk. Here's Blackman. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. That one goes. Count it.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Rodriguez. It's a 10-point game, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. So for the Bulls, the bodyguard comes in for Davis, and Ensign subbed in for Thunder. Here's Big Daddy. He has 7. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Rodriguez. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here is Ensign. Here's Silk. A rebound by the Timberwolves. He's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Ensign with it. Passes it to Jones. The 17-footer. Doesn't go for him. And so that brings the first half to a close. Timberwolves ahead, ending the second quarter on a 15-6 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. The second quarter saw them extend their lead to 12 points at the break through some solid team basketball. Very few wasted possessions and a strong effort defensively. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
Well, what's really shifted the game in their favor has been their rebounding. They got a good edge on the boards, and that's a product of their hard work. All 5 guys have been battling, putting everything they had to fight on the glass. That needs to remain the focus for 2 more quarters if they want to hang on to their lead.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on the Bulls.
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any ball.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
See the
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Cool Hands in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Bulls trail by 12. And tipping off the second half, here's Jim Boylan's 5. Bodyguard is out there with Silk. Then it's Jones. Then there's Shake and Bake, and it's Blackman in at the 3. Here's Henson. And a missed layup.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
He gets it in there. ABC's got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Rodriguez against Henson. Pass to Silk. From deep three-point range. And no good that time. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Boozer can't get it to go. And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. No one near Henson as he lets it go. Hits the three-point bomb. Henson's got 7.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Redding. Here's Boozer. And he drops it in from the low post. 10 points for him.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Henson. He has 7, the bodyguard, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. On the free throw, no good. Timberwolves leading by 11. Here's Redding. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Henson with the bounce pass. Now Jones. 10 points for him. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now here's Rodriguez. They lead by 11. Shoots over Henson. Here's Cool Hands. Good, and Rodriguez gets the assist. And that's now 20 points for Cool Hands.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Outside, Jones. Here's Blackman. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 3. Here's Silk. Rebound, Minnesota.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
To the inside, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Henson dishes to Jones. Floats one up. He takes it up and lays it in. Jones has got 12.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Rodriguez passes the ball. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. It's Boozer missing. Bulls trail by 13. Jones drives in, and Jones slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Minnesota with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. Takes the 3, sinks the triple. 9 points for Baller.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
And Henson kicks to Jones. Pass to Blackman. Henson with it. Bulls moving the ball around. Jones for 3, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Rodriguez. He has 7. Here's Redding. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Silk. 9 points in the game so far. Stolen by Boozer. Baller passes to Rodriguez. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. Wright comes in for ABC.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Bulls trail by 14. Now here's Henson. 7 points in the game. A second chance effort and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Henson. Big Daddy's checked in for Rodriguez. Henson hits them both. Steve, how do you feel about the top college players getting some sort of compensation for their work?
You know, I don't know about top college players, Kevin. I think if you're going to do it, it has to be all college players because it's a team. And I think if you look at it, some of the ways I would love to see it, if those guys can get health insurance benefits, if they can get a longer time to finish their education. I love that type of compensation.
Clock at 4. Here's Redding. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Bulls trail by 12. Here's the dude. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
The dude. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Timberwolves leading by 12. Big Daddy. He has 7. The pass to Baller. From deep. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Thunder, guarded by Wright. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Down low. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Baller's got 10 points in the quarter.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Here's Davis, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Pass to Wright. Here's Big Daddy, and again it's Minnesota.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Offensive rebound, the bodyguard. And another shot. It's tipped. They recover it. And Davis puts it in. Timberwolves leading by 13. Here's Big Daddy. He's got 9. Right outside. Pass to Cool Hands. And it's blocked. Here's Thunder, guarded by Wright, and he comes up with the deuce.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
The pass to Cool Hands. It's stolen by Davis. Here's the dude. He dishes it to Davis. Passes it to the bodyguard. Bulls moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Thunder passes to the dude. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
I don't know what coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Chicago calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
I'm just trying to make all my pockets obese. Don't want, I just want the Lucci. Show me and all of my Gucci's give me. Let's lose chains, take his boot that ain't. Give chains and take 10K to stay.
All right, fans, that was your Timberwolves dancers. Let me hear it.
A minute 20 left to play here in the third. And slam dunk by Henson.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
So it's Minnesota now after the Bulls pick up 2. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Big Daddy, and again it's Minnesota. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Thunder, guarded by Wright. Thunder passes to Davis. Here's the dude. Here's Thunder. He's got 15. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Chicago.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
And Davis sends it back. Here's Henson. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. To the right side. Right outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Minnesota, Cool Hands is out there with P, and it's Big Daddy, and it's ABC, and it's Wright in at the shooting guard position. Here's Thunder, guarded by Wright. Pass to Jones. Goes up to the stripe. That one wide left. Minnesota leading by 12. Here's Wright. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Chicago's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Thunder passes to Davis, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Boozer, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Red Hot comes in for Big Daddy. Blackman, the pass to Thunder. Here's Silk, 6 to shoot. A baseline J, count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Here's Boozer in the post. Pass to Silk. Puts it up from 17, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Here's Boozer, and Boozer throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Jones. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. That sets off a 5-game tour for him, and he makes that one. Rodriguez! And here are the Bulls now. It's a 14-point game. Silk passes to Jones. Floats one, and he sinks the layup. Jones has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Minnesota leading by 12. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Boozer. Passes it to Wright. Shot clock at 5. Here's P. No good off the back of the rim. Bulls trail by 12. Here's Thunder. Banked in off the glass. Thunder's got 20.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Timberwolves have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Jones against Wright. Baseline try. Good work defensively by Jones. Well, Chicago's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so it's Rodriguez with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. They're leading by 8. Pass to Boozer. Right for 3. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Now here's Jones. That's tipped. And here is Rodriguez. To the inside. And that one's good. Wright's got 9 points in the quarter.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Jones. And the foul called on the great one. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
And the pass to Thunder. Here's Blackman. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Rodriguez, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Second personal foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Rodriguez. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Bulls trail by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jones, no one around him. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And it's in there. 16 points for Dub.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And there hasn't been anything easy for them in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Passes it to Blackman. All alone. Offensive rebound. Silk. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Silk's got 10 points in just the second half. Rodriguez passes to P. Back to Rodriguez. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Chicago calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Cool Hands.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. Here's Thunder. Outside, Jones. Shot from 12. Boozer with the rebound.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
And the shot goes in. Right. 18 points for Dub.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Thunder after the basket by Minnesota. Jones in the post, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got 4 this quarter.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Inside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Silk's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Blackman. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Assisted.
Minnesota leading by 15. Rodriguez with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Now here's Jones. Over right. Silk tipped back in for 2. Silk's got 12 points here in the second half.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Rodriguez passes to Cool Hands.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Right, the pass to ABC. 1:32 left in the fourth. And he lays it straight in. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Minnesota.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance. But, in particular, a real good game it was for Cool Hands.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Thunder. Taking 2 shots.
That one is off. Big Daddy's checked in for the Timberwolves. And he sinks the second.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Here's Wright. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Right. Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Now here's Jones. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after the Bulls pick up 2. And Wright kicks to Boozer. Clock at 6. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage. A beautiful bounce pass on the deck. He put it only where his man could get it.
Now, Wright. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.